Hi everybody, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now, I needed to do this video, okay? Got some incredible information come forth to me through my channel. I knew for a wee while that something big was going to happen in December, okay, in regards to this Ascension process, okay? And you're probably sick of me talking about the Ascension process, right? So, for a long time, the Ascension has kind of been related to being an event, okay? But what I've come to find, really, the Ascension is a consciousness, okay? And as we go through the Ascension process, it's about upgrading our consciousness, our own consciousness, by connecting it to a channel of consciousness that has a lot of wisdom and a lot of information, and it's high vibrational. And when we talk about a high consciousness, having a broader spectrum of vibration frequency in regards to light, so to speak, we use energy healing through sound frequency, light frequency. It's all just due to a spectrum of frequency and vibration, okay, including our star that we evolve around. Okay, now what happened over the weekend was that I was told that we are going to be exposed to white light. Okay, there's going to be a shift from the old simulation. Okay, and this is all to do with my the information I've been talking about in regards to we live in a simulated reality. Transition from the old simulation into the new simulation. The old simulation was always created for humanity to be manipulated by, reptilians, archons, artificial intelligence. Now the shift is occurring now where we're going out of that simulation that was controlled for suffering into a new simulation that has got ascension consciousness at the control desk, so to speak, of this new simulation. So this new simulation is not going to be about manipulating and using this as a battery source. It's going to facilitate manifestation capabilities. So the things that you want in your life to start happening for you. So no better time right now to start setting goals and have that communication with ascension consciousness or our universe, and for that energy to then usher or support you in getting those goals completed. So anyway, back to what happened. We were going to be exposed to white light and a different frequency. Okay, what that meant was that is that we were going to shift to another star. Okay, and I know this sounds pretty out there. It sounds very crazy, but I tell you, I've had validity. I've asked so many other my intuitive colleagues and mentors, and they are getting the same information. Okay, so this is a lot of validity to this. Is that last night my channel told me that we are no longer on Earth. Okay, now first of all, we've got to understand we still live in a simulation. Okay, so there's not going to be a big drastic change where our surroundings are going to be completely different, because we're still within a simulation. We're just transitioning from an old simulation to a new simulation. So there's not going to be a huge transfer or change in appearance, but on a vibrational frequency level, there's a lot changing currently. Now we have left what we know as planet Earth, and we are now around another star system. Okay, we have left the sun. Okay, and we are now around another star. Okay, and when I dowsed upon and looked at, okay, well, can you tell me a bit about what the star is? Is it similar to our previous sun? It said no. It actually said this star is white. Okay, and I thought, okay, interesting. It's telling me that we're now around a white star, and we were told that, and my channel was telling me in the weekend that we're going to be exposed to white energy or white light source. Now this is because now that was the transition from one star to another. Okay, and me as a child, I was brought up with scientific astronomy. My father's into astronomy, looking through telescopes, building telescopes, and when we look at astronomy in the scientific point of view, there are a class of stars. Okay, and we start with class B, which is a brand new star, and that's a kind of bluey white color. And then it goes into the class of A, which is white. Okay, and this new star that we're going to be around is white. It's a class A star, so it's younger than our previous sun. Now then we go into F, which is kind of gradually getting a little bit more of a yellow appearance, and then we go into a G class star which the Sun was part of. It's a yellow star. Then K is orange, and then M is red, like when the star is starting to run out of energy supply. What I've come to find now is that the class of star is linked and connected to the spectrum of vibration and frequency, the spectrum of electromagnetic frequency or light it has. When we talk about white, it's a focal point of all the colors, all the spectrums coming into one. Okay, whereas we go, as a star gets older, we go down to F, class A, F, class G, class K. It's losing that spectrum of a multitude of different frequencies. So that was a really eye-opener in regards to connecting something that I've known for a long time from a scientific point of view, but to actually what's happening now in regards to the ascension process. So we are now being exposed to a more broad spectrum of vibration and frequency, which is going to allow an awakening experience, our consciousness really to bloom now. Okay, now there's really a big consciousness gain right now. And I just wanted to share this information with you because this is just blowing my mind at the moment. And this is brand new stuff coming through over the last couple of days. And I wanted to make sure that I got some validity from my colleagues and some mentors that they were finding the same thing with their dowsing, and they are. So I tell you, the Ascension from an energetic vibration frequency point of view is moving forward very well. We're transitioning currently from an old simulation to a new simulation in regards to in the so-called real world. We've shifted from one planet to another into another star system. I know this is crazy stuff, this is science fiction stuff, but any intuitive people out there, any dowsers, please go ahead and dowse. Please go and ask your guides and ask that question: are you on Earth? Have we made a change or a shift? And it'll be interesting to see what answers you get. I'd love to hear your feedback. Anyway, I'll keep you updated with more information as we go along, but this is exciting stuff.